Hold on. Huh? Hold on.
Okay, now we should be functioning. Because of course it wouldn't work. Because that would be too easy. The day we've had, boy, do I got stories to tell y'all. Oh my lord, save me. I don't know about y'all, but I got stories. So, listen, I got stories. But hello, everyone. I hope you are well. I hope everything is going cool and chill. Um, we have yet to chat since the Halloween stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the Halloween stream. I was vibing. I was chilling. I had a good old ass time. I think our Halloween stream went incredibly well. We had a lot of fun things happening. If you were not there with us for Halloween, I highly recommend. Okay, I highly recommend. I'm gonna bring this closer because I know I'm a loud bitch, but like we're gonna have some trouble. Okay, so I highly recommend going to check out our Halloween live stream because we had the ball of the century. We were able to stream with several lovely people. We were able to stream with TK and Gal and Ava and some new faces like Nina and Mel. And of course, we had Brianna because we have to, because that's how Halloween streams work. Okay? Thank you very much. But it was fantastic. We got to do we baked a little bit in the beginning. We were able to do, we did a Taskmaster game show. So if you weren't there for the Taskmaster show, it was fun. If you don't know what Taskmaster is, like crazy comedic bullshit, but that was a lot of fun. We were also able to, what else did we do? Oh, we played a D&D one shot, which was super fun. TK ran us a one shot. It was her first time running one. It was very cute. We love that. Very, very cute. But yeah, overall, I think the Halloween stream went fantastic, y'all. If you were there, shout out to y'all for joining us. I think it was pretty chill. And now we're kind of back to our regular routine. We're going to get to dispatch here in a second. More superheroes. If you guys didn't catch it, though we weren't live on Monday, yesterday I was live with. Oh, my mouse is stuck. Hold on. I got it. I was live with the Looking for Mom TTRPG folks. They're on Twitch and YouTube as well. And we were playing the new Outgunned, what's it called? Like, I think it's called Outgunned, and then they have different, um, they have different, like, kind of like DLC. My brain can only think in, like, what's, it can only think in video game terms, you know what I mean? Hello, folks. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My brain can only think in DLC terms, so like I want to call it DLC, but it's not DLC. It is like if you're playing TTRPGs, you have little bits and pieces that are add-ons, and so it's an add-on to their version of like a TTRPG. Which, if you don't play TTRPGs, like Dungeons and Dragons, so we were live yesterday playing the Outgunned Superheroes thing because they just did superhero stuff, which was really fun. Um, and they basically, because they used to do like the Killers, like World of Killers is the version that I've played. Um, and so with the World of Killers one, you are essentially kind of like Hitman. If you ever play the Hitman games, that's essentially what you are. So that's what we did for practice and to like get used to the outgun system. And then for the actual games that we started yesterday, um, we were able to play the superhero version, which just released. It's like brand new. Um, and it's brand new, and we were able to play it. So it's still kind of like in beta, if that makes sense. I think other people are able to play it, but it might just be the Kickstarter group. I actually don't know if it's just the Kickstarter group or not. But we got to play it live and public, so I'm gonna assume we're fine. Um, Regardless, it was a lot of fun. So I recommend checking it out. You can go to their channel if you want to see it. But it was super in theme because we're doing the like new Dispatch episodes today, since the new Dispatch episodes are out, and we've been doing Dispatch since it's been releasing. And so it was very funny to play in the superhero TTRPG world yesterday and get to be like create my own superhero, be my own superhero. And now we're playing more Dispatch, which is also superhero themed. So I'm kind of excited about it, and I think it's gonna be super fun. I won't get to be on the next roundabout for the team I'm on because they're like teams of 3, the way that Looking for Mom is running it. And then we're all gonna get together like an Avengers Assemble style thing. But I won't be able to join the next route for my team because I am working a gig. So unfortunately, I will not be there. But my team was fire. And if you watch it and you pay attention, you can tell that I based my entire character on Nightwing, or the one and only Dick Grayson, because of course I had to play a character with Dick in his name. Hello friends. Hi friends on YouTube. How are you? How has your day been? Has anybody asked you how your day has been, friends on YouTube? I hope your day has been well. We're chatting at the moment, but we'll start playing the Dispatch game in a little bit here. We're just kind of warming ourselves up. But, talking a little bit about I got to make a superhero character, which was very fun. And he's based on Nightwing or one of the Robins from like Batman. Hello! Welcome, YouTube people! Hello! How are you all? I hope you guys are well. Have you had a good day today? What was your day like today? I feel like no one ever asks, you know what I mean? I feel like you hop onto, you see streams or you do whatever, and it's always like these big name people who just kind of don't even bother with chat. And I'm here like, no, I want to know how your day went. Let's be cordial. Let's have a good time. How are you? I'm drinking out of my Skull cup because it's always Halloween when you are a goth and a punk. So I'm drinking out my Skull cup, and we just finished celebrating Halloween. Although I think it's always spooky season. I don't have too much Diet Pepsi with me today. I did not grab a new can. So we're only going to have, like, that much to get through our new episodes of Dispatch, which is going to be interesting because I feel like we're going to need more because we're very close to the climax. We're, like, at the if I could say words, we're at, like, the penultimate because it's this week's 2 new episodes, which we're going to play tonight. And then next week, on the 12th, are our final 2 episodes of this game. So it's the final 2 episodes for everyone, because it's the final 2 that they created. But it's the finale. I'm very excited. But I think that means that some shit is going to go down in the episodes tonight. And I already have hiccups. I really think that means that shit's going to go down. And I'm a little terrified, but also kind of excited. I'm terrified because I fear it's going to give me QuickTime events. And I'm very bad at QuickTime events. I wasn't doing too bad in this game because they're all like mouse commands, but anything that's like on the keyboard, I'm like, ugh. Like when we were doing those hacking sessions for this game, I swear I could not do them to save my life, not to save my life. But I think we survived them all. We ended up taking the round that we had like 1 or 2 mistakes. I usually go back if I don't like the gameplay. And I mess with all of that. But I thought the gameplay was kind of chill, so I just kind of left it be. But regardless, I think we're okay on that round. So I have interesting stories to tell y'all, because today has been a wild day, a very wild day, for myself, because we are still in a red room. You can see, just like our previous streams, we are in a red room, the same way we have always been, but you'll notice that it maybe looks a little bit smaller, or maybe like we're in a little cube, and that is because I have moved locations. So I am in a red room, but a different red room. Plot twist! Which is kind of exciting, but a lot goes crazy when you move locations. And so we have a few things that have gone crazy. One thing that technically is not related to the moving of locations, and yet did go crazy today is my phone exploded. Yeah. My phone exploded, which was fun. It's been due to get like traded out and upgraded, and I just haven't done it because I, come from a life and a household of like use something until it explodes, and until it breaks and you cannot use it anymore. So I've been using my phone for many years, and today it decided that the answer was no. Today it decided the answer was no. And so it exploded. And I wish that I could say, oh, haha, you say exploded, but you're exaggerating. But I'm kind of not. Because to be fair, okay, I'm kind of exaggerating, I'm kind of not. Because the screen fully, like, popped off. Like, the screen is no longer attached to the phone. It's attached by, like, the smallest little, thread. It's got a little piece that's connecting it to the phone because the phone technically was still working. In fact, basically what happened was I went to pick it up because I had left it playing a YouTube video. I had left my phone playing a YouTube video, and I come back to it, and the screen has fallen almost entirely off, but the YouTube video is still playing. So the screen looks like a punched out TV holding on by a thread. Like if you lift the phone part up, it jangles off of it. But the YouTube video is still playing. So I have like a 6-hour long Pokemon live stream from Nintendo playing on my phone. It's probably still playing. Probably not anymore, but it was at the time. But you can't see anything. So clicking the buttons and trying to turn things off didn't work because the screen doesn't work. But the phone was still working. The phone was still intact. The actual thing that processes it all. So I saw a YouTube video playing, and when people would call me or text me, the audio for the ringer of the phone or my ringtone would still go off. So I have 2 pieces of phone sitting here, and it's still going, and I'm like, well, I don't know what I'm doing with this, but I guess I can't use it anymore. Oh, I got a piece of fur right there sitting there. I think that's Light's fur. But yeah, so I had to go do the, activity of trying to get a new phone. And, you would think that process would be easy, but getting a new phone is no longer easy in this day and age. And we got the entire rigmarole of the phone company because I am not on my own phone plan. I'm an authorized user on someone else's. But they didn't care. And they would not let me have access to a new phone that I bought. So I am out of phone for a while because for 6 hours today, we went to multiple different places where each one could get a little bit further in the process, and then we got blocked by our phone carrier, who was like, actually, we don't care if you paid for your phone and have permission to access it. We're not going to let you use it, which is crazy. Hey, welcome, Andrew. How are you, bud? Good evening, Rachel. I'm hearing backfeed or static from your mic. Congratulations on your debut last night. That went long. It did go long. Went a lot longer than I thought. What kind of static? Is it because I'm not close enough? Because we are in a new space, so I can turn it down and see if that fixes a little bit. It could also be that it just doesn't like what I'm feeding it through. Oops, I locked the volume. Here, let's go. Properties. Are you still getting static when I'm closer to it?
Ta-da! Here we go. I switched to default. Oh, he not gonna be happy now. He not gonna be happy with that. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, that's like blaring eardrums. This is better? This can't be better. You can't tell me this is better. Is this a better volume than what I was previously on? Are you sure? What did I miss? Hi, Theta. How are you? Welcome. It is for real? Okay, I'll keep it, but it says I'm blowing eardrums. It says my decibels are like 50 bajillion% too high. But I believe you. Maybe it's. Oh, do I have my volume locked? Feedback's gone, but slightly tinny sounding. Thank you, Theta. Oh, I had it locked. I had it locked. Hold on. Okay, is this better? Ladies and gentlemen, are we better right now? Are we crystallining and vibing right fucking now? Tell me we are right now. Perfecto? I like to hear perfecto. Yes, 100%. Let's go. Okay. We're in a new location. I have moved house. We did our long Halloween stream, and then I have moved locations. So I'm still in a beautiful red room, but I am in a box right now. If this does not work, I believe so. Thank you, Theta. If this setup sounds too bad vocally or doesn't work camera-wise or whatever the situation ends up occurring, then I'll move into my booth because I officially have a booth that we set up in this place as well, and I'll start streaming again from my booth like I used to do many moons ago. But right now I'm in this little cubicle. It's literally like I can reach the back cubicle. So, because we have moved house, we moved locations. Still a red room, but different locations. So we're playing around with streaming, seeing where works best, how everything is going, and what do we kind of vibe from, what do we like, what do we dislike. But welcome everybody, because we are going to be playing some beautiful, beautiful Dispatch today. We have 2 new episodes up. I do not have a lot of Diet Pepsi. I've only got this much Diet Pepsi tonight. Red room, Rosebud. Yes. We will always be in the red room, okay? Red rum, red room. Okay. As I like cough up my insides. I don't have a lot of Diet Pepsi to get through tonight, but I do have a beautiful Skull Cup. Love him. Otherwise, we have water. I know, I don't drink water, but sometimes the heathens must win. Yes, Dispatch! I'm so excited! Andrew, I was talking about the irony of getting to play. If anyone who doesn't know, I am in a superhero TTRPG show that just premiered last night. That is using the Outgun superhero system. It's on Looking for Mom TTRPG. You can find it on YouTube or Twitch. And so the irony of getting to play, to create a superhero for this like actual play, and then getting to do Dispatch the exact next day. Oh, yo, it's so much fun. I love how much superhero content I'm getting. It's fire. Good quality H2O. See, the joke is that I don't drink water, though. The joke is that I don't drink water, and that's why my redeem is dehydrate. But unfortunately, I don't get a choice today. I have water, and I will be drinking it because I'm gonna run out of Diet Pepsi. There we go. I've drank the water. But that's okay. It's alright. But yeah, it's been, so how's y'all's day been? Andrew, Theta, everybody, how was your day? How's your week since Halloween? I was just explaining that it's been a crazy ass couple of moving in days. And also it's been a crazy day today because my phone exploded today. The screen was hanging on by a single, it is currently hanging on by a single piece of like wire, and the phone itself still receives like calls. The other female last night was high octane. She was caffeinated. Oh, she was fantastic. Yes. Kay was playing Aura. Oh my god, she embodied it so well. Her character is supposed to be like a really hyperactive, excited, because they're the speedster, so they've got flash energy, and I think she nailed it, Andrew, 100%. Phone exploded? What the? Yeah. The screen literally just fully came off. There's a single wire holding the screen to the phone, and the phone was still ringing. The phone was still playing a YouTube video. I literally walked over to my phone, picked it up, screen is hanging by a thread while it's playing a YouTube Pokemon live stream. I was like, So, but you can't. There's nothing happening on the screen. It looks like you punched a TV. You know what that looks like when you like punch a TV? I don't know why I assume people punch the TV, but you know what I mean. Where like all their colors come out. That's what the screen looked like because it was barely attached. But the phone itself was still getting text, was still ringing, was still playing videos. They know you aren't the country singer? Thank you! Listen, I swear I need to reach out to that country singer on YouTube and I need to hit her up and I need to be like, how badly do you like your name? How badly do you like your name? Do you want to keep your name? Like, I'm not opposed to some blackmail. Give me like $500, I'll change my name. Just give me whatever it would cost me for the paperwork and we'll call it a day. Because YouTube, if you look myself up on YouTube, it will only give you her. It will not give you my account. And yet I literally make videos every single day. So I was like, damn, okay. But I want to talk to her. I want to reach out to her and see what's up with her because I think it'd be very funny. Faye energy, literal Faye energy, Theta. Literally Faye energy. Because I don't know who she is. I have no idea who she is. All I know is she's a country singer. She posts covers to songs and a few of her own singles. But she has like 200 more subscribers than I do on her actual YouTube channel. And her music channel has like, a bunch. But her YouTube channel does not. And here's the thing. My name, I'm the one who has ownership over just my name. There's no indentations. There's no hyphenations. There's no underscores. There's no spacing. There's no extra numbers. Just the name, Rachel Schumacher. That's it. Nothing added, no spaces, no nothing, is me. That leads you to my channel. If you were to put that URL into Google, that takes you to me. And yet if you search that name on YouTube, you will find her. And so I'm like, what's that about, YouTube? What's that about, YouTube? You don't want to have a little goth gay on your front cover? What's that about? Like, change your spelling to Schumacher? That'd be very funny. That'd actually be kind of hysterical. No, I considered changing it. I'm just too lazy. Like, I'll rebrand when I actually have a career. But like, I'd probably rebrand to something with my middle name. Like, I'd be considering something like Mickey, or something with the Mick. But there are a lot. But obviously, calling yourself Mickey is very scary in a world where Disney is a conglomerate. So that's why I have not changed to that, because I haven't found something that I quite like yet. So for now, we are who we are. This is the name we stick with. But maybe one day I'll give it a shot. But yeah, phone exploded. And we were sent on the rigmarole for like 6 hours today because we were trying to get it fixed. We were going to like Best Buys. We were going to the actual carrier store, like, of our phone provider. And we got sent back and forth and back and forth and back and forth because I am on my sister's phone plan. And she was not there with me. And so the phone carrier wouldn't do it. But Best Buy would do it. But then Best Buy got blocked by the phone carrier after they had already done it and the new phone was in my hand purchased. The phone carrier said, no, we're not giving you the stuff to activate your phone. And so we were out there for like 6 hours dealing with nonsense after nonsense, and I still don't have a new phone. Not prying, but why move? Oh, easiest answer. I jump ship to living with anybody who will take me. That's the best way to put it. So closer to family is why I moved. Closer to family is why I moved because it's easier for me to be with a lot of family members. I am now with my sister. So you might see Brianna in quite a few more live streams than she used to be in, because we are now in the same abode. So, yeah, to move closer with family. Family take care of family kind of energy, you know what I mean? We're not a billionaire. I wish I was a fucking billionaire. But we're not the type of folks where it's like, okay, bye, peace. We're like, all right, you need help, you need help. You know what I mean? So that was kind of the energy, was jumping ship and joining her and helping out her household. So we're in a new little location. Um, and we're gonna keep doing this content creator thing, and hopefully it goes well. Actually, I'm not allowed to say anything yet, but speaking about the hoping it goes well for the content creator side, I have been talking with this really cool group who makes a program in like my email, and they're real legitimate. I'm not getting scammed this time, I promise y'all. But so we might have, again, I can't say anything more, but very soon we might have our first ever sponsor, and I'm really excited about it. And y'all are gonna have to be there when we have it, because I'm gonna need you to show support so that we can show people that we are a good ass community. Listen, I wish it was Pepsi. It's not Pepsi. I wish it. Listen, one day, Andrew, it will be Pepsi. One day it will be Pepsi, but it is not PepsiCo. They said that 5 viewers was not enough. Some cola company I can't spoil. I cannot spoil what it is. But I've been in contact with them, and they are incredibly nice people. Been walking me through everything. We're doing a little sponsorship segment for a live stream. Haven't picked a date yet, but I will let folks know once I have a date. And it's a really fun little program. They're certain workers, so it'll be very exciting and very fun. I'm hoping it occurs in November. It might have to wait until afterwards. I don't know. But I am working. We will not be live. I know it's very exciting. For my folks who aren't in my Discord, which, Andrew, I'm assuming you're one of them, and Theta, I believe you're one of them as well, the 17th of November will be our last live stream in November. Just so you guys know, because I'm out those last 2 weeks of those last 2 weeks of November, because I'm working a gig. So I'm helping some folks at conventions. We love gig hopping. Let's go. I love it very much, but I am working a gig for those last 2 weeks. So I will be out and gone. Hi, Dadley. Welcome, welcome. How are you, bud? What's up? What's up? How's life? How's everything going, King? Look at you, work not twerk. Hey, if twerking paid the bills, I'd be doing it. Dancers are talented as fuck. If I could dance, you bet your ass I would be touring with insert name of celebrity artist here. Oh my god, I wish, bro. But unfortunately, I do not dance and tour. But I do work conventions and tour. So I will be working a convention. So the 17th of November will be our last stream for November. And I'm hoping we'll get our little bit of a sponsor. It's a sponsored segment, is what I should say. It'll not be a sponsored stream. It'll be a sponsored segment. But hopefully we get our sponsor segment in during November. If not, it'll be December. Good, just got off work a little bit ago. About to do a resin time. Let's go, Deadly. Let's go. Are you making more dice? What kind of dice now? Because I've been seeing your dice, and I've been seeing your things show up in the Discord, Dadley, and I love them. So what are we doing now? What's the theme? What are the colors? I want to know. Give me the vibe. Give me the energy. Give me everything. And we will be jumping into Dispatch very soon, because we have 2 brand new episodes to get through, and I love this game. I don't know if you guys are vibing with this game as much as I am. I'm thrilled by it. I genuinely, like, there was even a part of me that, because of all the hecticness that happened today with my phone exploding and the carrier rigmarole jazz, I was like, oh, I'm so tired. I'm going to be so lackluster on stream. I feel so bad. And then I remembered that we're playing Dispatch, and I was like, oh, I'm not going to be lackluster. We're playing fucking Dispatch. Like, I was so excited because I love this game. Oh, I'm so sad that next week is going to be our last week of Dispatch, because all the episodes are going to be out. They better not leave us on a cliffhanger. I swear to God, if they leave us on a cliffhanger, we have to wait like another fucking year for season 2. Oh my lord, I'm gonna be so pissed. Purple, blue, sparkly dice. Ooh. So, what shades of purple blue? Are we going like the royals? I wanna be royals. Are we going like royal blue, royal purple, like the darker, richer colors? Or are we trying to do like a light pastel-y mixture? What's the energy? Either way, I think that's a good color combo. I will give you that. But I'm curious to know which is the vibe we're going for. Also, did you see the Delilah dice that dropped from Critical Role? I thought that was really cool. I like the Delilah dice a lot. Speaking of Dispatch, they have a one-shot for Dispatch. I don't think I got fully through it. I'll be honest, no offense to the people that were in it. It was a little boring for me. So the Dispatch one-shot, I didn't get all the way through it yet. I was playing it in the background while I was getting organized at this new location because I am in a new place. Ooh, dark, almost galaxy vibes. Hell yeah. Galaxy colors are so pretty with the purple and the black and the blue all mixed together and then just a little bits of sparkle. Galaxy is a great choice. I support you 1,000,000%. And I just heard my Discord notifications go off, but I ain't gonna check them because my computer's gonna kill me by trying to pull up Discord on here and I don't have my phone. So whoever it is, they're gonna have to wait. But I'm sure it's not urgent. We'll be fine. So we will jump into Dispatch. Also, we're gonna have to get a new game up. I did watch the Dispatch one-shot live. It was a little boring. Okay, I'm glad it wasn't just me. Glad it wasn't just me, Dadley. Thank goodness. I'm glad to hear that you thought so too. Not that I wanted it to be boring. Not that that sucks. But I was a little worried that I was like, am I just being judgmental? But I just think it wasn't exciting. You know what I mean? There wasn't enough happening that I cared about to really dig deep into it. So that's okay. It is what it is. I'm excited for episode 5 tomorrow of the main campaign. Holy shit. No, I think is it episode 5 tomorrow or is it the wedding one shot? Something's coming tomorrow where I think the Jester wedding might be out or episode 5, one of the two. But either way, I'm actually excited for both of those. Again, I never watched 99, but I am updated through it with your posts into the Discord, Dadley. And I am also like kind of I know enough of the characters that I'm excited about the marriage. Hell yeah, I know, I'm excited. Commercials. Oh, okay, that happens. It's on Twitch. Did you hear the story about what was delivered to a lady instead of her med? She was sent a box of human arms and fingers. The morgue came and picked up the parts? Bro, I would not be giving those to anybody who shows up claiming to be the morgue. If a motherfucker showed up in my house and said, "Oh, we're from the local morgue, that package of fingers and hands was for us," I'd be like, "No, you're serial killers, and I'm giving this to the government or the post office. They can deal with that shit. I'm not handing this off to you, bro." May I piggyback on the discussion of Critical Role to offer some further lore thoughts? Yes, Theta. Of course, Theta. Give it to me, please. I'm so excited to go back to the Soldiers table. I like different characters from all of the tables. The Soldiers table is going to be interesting because I like the Wiccan Tyranny dynamic, but I would not say that they are my favorites. However, Sam, when he's being genuine, which it seems like he is, and Travis, when he's being genuine, which it seems like he is, are my favorite actors in the group, except for Alex Ward, but Alex Ward doesn't count because I want to be him. So I'm excited for the Soldiers table because those two being genuine is something I really want. So we'll see how it goes. Also, they're gonna go, try and kill Casimir and find Sid and do a bunch of stuff. We'll see how it goes. Did the Kentucky lady pay an arm and leg for her meds? Andrew, that is a whole ass dad joke that you just pulled. It's funny, but you really just pulled a whole ass dad joke. I hope you know you pulled that. Hi, Kimberly, welcome. How are you, Kimberly? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. We love having you here, Kimberly. You are like our favorite person. Hello. I'm very excited for you to be here. Welcome to y'all. Welcome. I hope your days and such have been going well. We're going to get started with Dispatch here in a little bit because we don't know how long the episodes are. And I'm ready to play because I'm excited. I will say, I'm looking for something to play on Monday. Now, we're only going to get 2 more Mondays because we're going to have, if I did my math right, it's Monday the 10th, Wednesday the 12th, and then Monday the 17th. are going to be the last 3 streams for this month because I'll be gone and out and about for my gig work. So we'll have 2 possible Mondays to play some games. I'm not sure what we'll bust out yet to play. I haven't really decided. I don't know what I want to like commit to or purchase because I want it to be fun. But I'll look into it and I'll see. I'm thinking maybe I think maybe another story game is a good idea. So we might go some of the new games that I've seen that I was telling y'all about, which is like a murder mystery or something. That's a Shaggy Dog story with a dad joke payoff. True. Yes, Kimberly, you have arrived. I know I'm on a roll more than a bakery. Damn, Andrew. Andrew, you are out here with every single pun you can think of. I recommend Inkshade. Very Inscription-like. Ooh, I'm going to Google it right now. Please feel free to recommend me games. Inkshade. Inkshade. Okay, well, it did not like that, so I think I'm going to have to type in video game next to it. Hold on. Oh, Inkshade. Inkshade. Inkshade video game. Oh, I like the artwork already. Inkshade on Steam. Inkshade turn-based tactics. Oh, I'm already intrigued. I love turn-based tactics. Strange wooden miniatures. Okay, 20 bucks isn't too bad. Whoa, they are like playing pieces. How intriguing. Okay, I'm going to put this in my wish list because it does look very cool. Thank you, Dadley. Feel free, everyone, to recommend me any games you want. Inkshade. Okay, I want to do that. Because that's one of those things where I'm like, any game that we can go with is super, super helpful, right? So, especially because we're going to be gone for a little bit, so I want to make sure that's something we can jump in and outfit. You know what I mean? You voicing Xmas cards would be a hoot. I don't know, man. Have you ever seen the, have y'all ever seen, I don't know if it was like on Shark Tank or what it was on, but have you seen the cards that were like gag cards? You know, like the Shark Tank products where it's like a potato, but it says like, it has somebody's name on it. You just mail them a potato. I think it'd be very funny to put me on like gag cards where it's like you open the card and it's like, you're ugly, like, or something like that. I think it'd be funny. I think it would be very good. But okay, Inkshade. I'll write that one down. So we have Inkshade. I was looking at, there was one called, like, the adult ones are a riot. Yeah, I think they're funny, too. The thing is, I don't keep any cards. It doesn't matter who they're from. I throw cards away. It doesn't matter if you write the most beautiful handheld note. I don't care. Sorry. But my brain doesn't give a shit, so I just destroy them. I throw them all away. But I have seen some of the, like, very funny cards with, like, jokes on them and, like, pop-ups, and I do think they could be funny sometime. So, Inkshade. I'm gonna put a little note that says games. Games. Inkshade. Okay. There was one I was looking at that one of my gamer YouTubers started playing, which was like some sort of mystery at the manor or something. I wonder if I can find it. Let's see. Luckless Lovelocks was playing, and I love that guy. If I go to his channel, I might find it. Videos. The Seance of Blake Manor. That's the one I was looking at. Because that's another one that we can kind of just jump in and come back to it after a few weeks and not have to worry about it. My worry with something like Inkshade or stuff that's like tactics based is I worry they're going to be boring to watch. Because I would like to play the Final Fantasy Tactics, the new remastered one, which all of the updated graphics and the voice acting that was added. But I fear that it will be really, really boring to watch on a live stream. So if it feels like tactics would be boring, tell me now so I avoid tactics games, which are like the little grid-based ones, in case you don't know. So I appreciate getting more info on the Pariah Blades. I love the name of the weapon with which the elves killed their god, the last arrow. It draws on the trope of the elven archer. Yeah, Theta, So there's been a bunch of, one of the things I loved about the weapons that killed the gods for the Ahriman Critical Role Campaign 4 stuff is a lot of, the whole reveal with Bolaire, right? Is a lot of people are speculating, they're like, okay, when Bolaire says we were made, the masks were made to perform a play that killed the god of trickery, does he literally mean they performed a play and the play killed the god of trickery? Or does he mean it in a metaphor and the masks were just donned by people who then like fought the god of trickery with swords and killed them? Because to me and to a lot of the fandom, it is way more interesting if the halflings legitimately made a play, because it ties back into the Fae roots, right? It's very Puck. It's very Puck and the fairies. If they literally made a play and they had the god of trickery come and watch the play, and the god is so obsessed with the idea that there must be something happening in this play. There must be things occurring that the halflings are doing in order to trick the god of trickery and kill him. But in reality, it's just a play. And the reason that the god of trickery dies is because they get so obsessed and so convinced that something is going to happen. Some sort of plot twist, some sort of haha, we got you, in order to kill them, that they end up doing the thing that kills themselves, right? They end up jumping on stage and being like, I bet these swords aren't even real swords, and then they like stab themselves and it was a real sword the whole time, right? Something where they cause it because they're so obsessed with that idea, and the halflings know that the way to beat the god of trickery is to let them defeat themselves with their incessant their own trickery against themselves. And I don't know that that's actually what happened. I don't know that that's even been thought of, but I think that would be so fucking cool if the god of trickery was defeated by a goddamn fucking literal play because they tricked themselves to death. I think that'd be so cool. Yes, it's Shakespearean, a play within a play. The play's the thing. I thought of you. Thank you, Theta. I love it. I love it. If I ever got to play in the world of Ahriman, I would want to be a halfling. Solely because, this is the first time I ever wanted to be something like that, but solely because I want to be one of those fuckers who's like in with the trickery and in with the no one literally putting on a play. Like, I love it. It's such a cool idea. And I would really like the idea if each of the gods that were slain were done so in a